Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, they've got Towns. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Chalk up 2 there.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Poked away. Stolen by Anunoby. And here's Towns. Hart the pass to Brunson. The rebound by Turner.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Here's Halliburton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Towns at the elbow. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. The Pacers pull it in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. So it's the Pacers now. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Halliburton, no good. Bridges outside. Towns in the corner. Bridges inside. Nembhard covering. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Halliburton outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Bridges for 3. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Have some respect. Hands up. All right, that's what I'm saying. All right, so look, right? As y'all don't know me, son. My name Big Brook, and I've been in here 37 years. Yo, my nigga, don't slap no ass in myself, son. That's my job, son. Why don't you slap it ass? That's my job, son. You want to slap my ass?
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Toppin. And it's Walker in at the four-man position. Bridges misses. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by one. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Here's Payne, following the score by Obi Toppin. Bridges inside, defended by Mathurin. McBride with the ball. Scoreless thus far. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
But it ain't nothing better than spreading your legs. Yo, stay in here. I'll be right back, son. I'm about to go fuck this other nigga in the ass. Let me tell you something, nigga. I mean, get Brooklyn. It was cool politicking with you niggas, but I'm dropping my flag. Hey, you trip. Hey, nigga, take that fucking blue ball, nigga. You know where the fuck you at? Chess, nigga. Take that fucking blue ball, nigga. Chess the fuck out of here, cuz. Red Holmes. Hey, blood. Hey, blood. Hey, blood. Hey, you're banging ain't right, blood. Red Homies, blood. What up, blood? Red Homies, blood. What up, blood? Hey, you banging ain't right, blood. Hey, fuck the Crips, blood. Fuck the Crips, blood.
For the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And that one falls for Achua. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And both free throws good for Achua. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Well, what a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Towns with the steal. Brunson against Halliburton. He shoots again. It's rebounded by Neesmith. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Siakam, good.
Wow, check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
Pass to Achua. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby with it. Neesmith covering. Here's Brunson. Brunson with another miss. And here is Neesmith. Banked in off the glass. Neesmith has got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front. They lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
We got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game, offensively and defensively. So we're just trading buckets. We're not getting anywhere.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Cheating on you, shorty. I promise you he is. And you got that heart on the side of your head, but guess what? Your heart is in your chest, not your brain, but you thinking in your head that he a real nigga the whole time he cheating on your hood. Why would you do that? Yes, he is, baby. I know that nigga. How do you know? Because he been fucking on me. Oh. Hey, yo, look, if I sneeze, my nigga, I want to suck you. Now, nigga, you ever rode a horse? Hey, yo, come here real quick, little nigga, come here. Let me tell you some real shit, nigga. I'm fresh up the joint, nigga. You know what I was doing in there, nigga? I was putting peanut butter in niggas' crevices. I ain't nigga. What is my grandmother's grave? I was wailing in jail, sucking, you know, all that niggas.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They lead by 1. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Buries it from 3-point range.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Get the perimeter. Watch the pick.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Hart. Pass to Neesmith.
Who's watching here?
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Can't hit from in close. The Knicks shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Well, the contact made that shot more difficult, but Siakam stays with it and makes the shot anyway. Nicely done.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Halliburton with the steal. To the middle from 7. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 4 this quarter. Knicks trail by 4. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
take the wheel. Let's see. Just let God take the wheel. You drive better, fool. No, I see. I don't want to fucking drive. I want you to drive and do the hydraulic shit. Do that bullshit and say, Sadio. Yo, I see. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If I see a girl, I'm gonna shoot his ass and say, no mames, way. Yo, keep bouncing this shit. I say, keep bouncing this shit. Bounce it, I say. Bounce it, I say. Yeah, it's just like that, I say. I'm like, when you bounce up and down on me like that, I say, your ride is so good, I say. No, I'm not fucking puppy. Fuck out of here. Yo, take this shit to Benny's. I'm about to take this shit out. Put a double in the front of the cart.
And the Knicks making a change here. Achua's checked in Indiana with a change here, too. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith.
Be honest with you, I just let God take the wheel, I see. Just let God take the wheel. You drive better, fool. No, I see. I don't want to fucking drive.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Hydraulic shit. Do that bullshit, I see.
Bridges inside. Nemhard covering.
Yo, I see. I'm gonna do you something right now.
Towns kicks to Bridges. 5 on the clock. There's the three. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
For three, Siakam. Bridges with the board. New York trailing. For the lead. Pacers with the rebound. Nemhard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Siakam outside. Hard against Halliburton. And the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Looking to end his cold spell, and it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got 8 points. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Keep bouncing this shit, I say. Keep bouncing this shit. Bounce it, I say. Bounce it, I say. Yeah, it's just like that, I say. I'm like, when you bounce up and down on me like that, I say, your ride is so good, I say. No, I'm not fucking puppy. Fuck out of here. Yo, take this. Yo, keep bouncing this shit, I say. Keep bouncing this shit. Bounce it, I say. Bounce it, I say. Yeah, it's just like that, I say. I'm like, when you bounce up and down on me, it's officially, it's hard out here being white, nigga. Get it? It's hard out here being white, nigga. Shit. You thought it was hard for you. Get that shit. Put your phone up, black ass. That ain't your bitch. It's my bitch. You don't get to make money. Now, where the fuck you BD from, nigga? Now, where the fuck you BD from? You think I'm playing with you, nigga? So what you gang bang, nigga? What's that on your chain? You Young Money? Alright, go get now. Oh shit, they got some pretty assholes. Why every bitch I run into pregnant? Y'all niggas can't keep y'all painters. Y'all just be the dog. One day there's gonna be a man named Abraham. San Luis Obispo, June 70s. I'm sorry. San Luis Obispo, June 7th. Don't come and fuck us up. Tickets on LuisBeasley.com. Get the Fremont beer. Listen to that motherfucker. Hold on, turn it up. San Luis Obispo, June 7th. Don't come and fuck us up. Tickets on LuisBeasley.com.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pacers lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter.
Next thing you know, in love, going hella fast, and it's saying something I'm nervous.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. Here's Halliburton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And it's Halliburton penetrating.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Halliburton.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Motherfuckers, when they get money, they want to show you that they have money. I am a real rich white man. Have you ever seen Mark Zuckerberg? He wears a regular white tee, regular
Halliburton hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Outside, Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A whole lot of everything from Karl Anthony Towns, the big who can stretch you from distance.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. Bridges deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's the break. Halliburton outside. A beautiful reverse layup. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Here's Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Halliburton. Brunson with some nice D. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside for Halliburton. In deep. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. We'll see if they can come back. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Shit be crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy. Shit be crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Here's Halliburton.
Shit crazy, scary.
Pass to Turner.
Spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary.
It's rebounded by Towns. And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Brunson. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And the Pacers call time here. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
All right, that's cool. I'm gonna take it from you. I want to tell you, I'm gonna take it. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna take it. If you're not gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. Say you're gonna give it to me. Give me consent. I'm gonna give it to you. I can't lie. I'm gonna put her down. Just let me go. I'm gonna put her down. I think not be stupid. Stupid ass. I can see this is exactly why you don't talk to me. Because look at this. He's stupid. Alright, we're good. You're one of those New York niggas. Oh shit, nigga. Oh shit, he's gonna talk shit to me, the New York nigga. Oh, do you wanna have a sturdy off, nigga? Well, what you want, guys in that feature? Get sturdy then, nigga, get sturdy. Get sturdy, nigga, fucking get sturdy. Get sturdy. What you want, guys in that feature? Fucking nigga, get sturdy. Get sturdy. Get sturdy, fucking get sturdy. Get sturdy. Get your ugly ass out my face. Get your ass out my face. Get your ass out my face. Get your ass out my face. All right, you can have it all. You can have it all. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. You take all of it. What's up, man? Hey.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
What's up, nigga? Yo, let me show you how the fuck I get down, nigga. You got all this ass on you, nigga. Looking pretty and all that. My name is Big Brooklyn. This shit like that.
Two shots.
AKA
The last on the first.
That's what they call me. Easy. I'm calling, nigga. You ain't no counter,
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Why did we start? Listen to me.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
Got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make it a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Halliburton for 3, right between the eyes. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. For 3, Bridges misses the 3. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. We've got Bridges. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got the first basket here in overtime for the Pacers.
Right there.
Brunson against Halliburton. And that one's good. Brunson's got the game tied up here for New York.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pass to Nembhard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
One shot.
And Nembhard, no good on that one. The Knicks shooting 41% for the game. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. A 2-point game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
This guy is so cagey. Jalen Brunson gets that defender off their feet with the pump fake. So good.
2.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Now here's Brunson. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Get away from me!
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
What's up? My name's Charles. Server reviews app on TikTok, where I go into people's servers and I make sure that their server is secure.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Up again, and it's Towns on the follow.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Trying to get together your GTA attire.
Shooting 2.
You gotta act like a gangster here to fit in with the rest of the gangsters who play this shit. Act like gangsters all day. Never slammed the hammer before.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Because you gotta shoot it out. I'm just telling you, you're actually over here talking a lot of shit.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Damn, Papa, you fucked my car up, nigga. Dragging your Mexican body all over. Now, we gonna sing the song. Let's turn that G stop. All right, I'm high. Let's get high. Click and pull upwards. You stupid fuck, what are you doing? You go up! You idiot! You're gonna kill us again, you idiot! And take time out, you fucking crashed already! Okay. Yeah, pull up, like, click and pull up. Drag down, dude. Just fucking pull up, dude. Please, man. Never got me down. Go fuck this fucking thing. He's got it. Oh, you idiot! Yo, I'm done with this thing, though. Come on. Let's turn that Jeep down. All right, I'm high. Let's get high. Yo, just click and pull, dude. Click and pull upwards. You stupid fuck, what are you doing? You go up! You idiot! You're gonna kill us again, you idiot! And take time out, you fucking crashed already!
Goes up off the inbound. Towns kicks to Hart. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Listen, I was sucking with this one broke
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Okay, he's in there. I can beat you guys at PD. I know the PD already.
Who was that sexy woman in the background right now?
Let me go.
Shooting two.
That's real shit.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
My first report, I made a report for a black guy hit me with a car. Now, obviously, you guys aren't doing your job. Okay. So I'm making another report for a drug transaction. Okay. Now, I done seen these. I'm over here in front of Grandma's house over here at Franklin's house. I'm right outside.
Okay, he's in there. I can beat you guys at PD. I know the PD already.
Wait, hold on. Who is that sexy woman in the background right now?
Let me go.
No, it's not a prank call. It's real shit. Hey, what up, my nigga? Hey, shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm an informant. I work for the LSPD. Shit, my name Charles and shit. Hey, look, nigga, these niggas trapping on these motherfuckers like motherfuckers. These niggas want to trap a marathon on these motherfuckers. I'm like, you know, from the grandma house, nigga, shit like a McDonald's drive. Nigga, they got all these trappers pulling up. Nigga, they say, I'm gonna tell you something. Alfonso staying Tony's back alive. I don't know. Hey, nigga, get out my... I'm acting retarded, nigga. I'm trying to get this check. Hold on, nigga. I'm trying to get this check, nigga. Hold on. I'm trying to get this check, nigga. This check. I'm trying to get this check. I got to get this stupid check, nigga. I'm gonna be done with it. What's up, babe? You want some of this shit, nigga? You don't want none of this air, pussy. Nigga, this air. This that good. Looking at it. It's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti is nervous. But on the surface, he feel calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but what did it won't come out? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Sorry. Yo, I'll turn around right now, boy. Oh, my motherfucking God. Jesus, put me in the right spot at the right moment.
Hey, take me to my club.
Baby, I'ma take you. But just talk to a nigga like don't use a nigga. That's some gold digging shit. Why you gotta talk to me like that? Oh, girl, you aggravating.
Yo, why you niggas took my shotguns?
Yo, what?
Any of y'all take my shot?
You know, my nigga. Excuse me, nigga, who you talking to? Who you talking to?
Wait, stop.
Hey, get your dash on. Run, nigga. Fuck wrong with your ass, nigga? Shut up, nigga. For you next, nigga. Fuck wrong with these whole ass niggas out there. Oh, that's my shit. That like my other. All right, them niggas stupid in the mouth. What the fuck? Oh my God. Who that? That's a top player. I want an air fryer. Hey, what happened? What's going on here? Oh, hell no. To the no, hell to the no. You going up with another nigga? I'm gonna kiss her. Left. The other left. Right, nigga. Go right. Left. This nigga's stupid, man. Oh, all right. Go straight and then left, bro. Left. Left again, bro. Run them people over. How y'all niggas act like puppies here? Guys. Oh, yeah, nah. Right here. Look. Stop pulling guns out here. Drive, fuck, what you doing? I can't be sliding with random niggas, bro. That's like, my expectations of a nigga be so high. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I just gotta have low expectations for these niggas. Cause like, bro, in what world do we pull up on some niggas? I'll roll the window down and let off shots and we just stay apart. What the fuck, nigga? It's called a drive by. The drive, shoot, stop, and get shot back, nigga. What the fuck, yo? Give me the fuck out of here. Left. Your other left. Left. Your other left. Right, nigga. Go right. Left. This nigga's stupid. Oh, all right. Go straight and then left, bro. Left. Just got it. Left. Your other left. Right, nigga. Go right. Left. This nigga's stupid. Oh, all right. Go straight and then left, bro. Left.
Come on, man. Get ready. Win.
Left again, bro. Run them people over.
Time to go to work.
How y'all niggas just got a drop from reflection nigga. He from Tennessee. I'm not a lot. She be with the shit. She tell me where she be. I'm just showing baby. Let me know where you wanna eat. Where I want. Already know what you want.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the three. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson.